bring you clarity. You are being protected even now, while reading this. You are being surrounded. You are not alone. The reason you were led to this very message is because your spirit needed the confirmation. The tears you've cried alone, the moments when you sensed a shift and thought you were just overthinking, you weren't. You were being spiritually sensitive to an invisible operation that has been unfolding for weeks, maybe months, behind your back. But nothing done in the darkness will stay hidden forever. Stranger who was caught. Not by cameras. Not by neighbors. But by divine interception. This is not just physical. This is spiritual. This is generational. Someone tried to trace your steps to undo your favor. But they don't understand, you were wrapped in destiny before they ever knew your name. You were sealed with light before their shadow even reached your street. What they plotted in secret has now turned into their undoing. You are safe. But now, you must rise into awareness. The time of spiritual sleep has passed. No more brushing off those chills that run through your spine at midnight. No more ignoring the uneasy feeling when you walk past certain people. No more pretending that the warning signs in your dreams don't mean something. Heaven is speaking loudly now. This is not a coincidence. This message is being placed in your hands because someone dared to tamper with a life that was anointed. Do you remember the night when you couldn't sleep? When every corner of your room felt unfamiliar, though it was your own home? That was not just insomnia. That was a spiritual disturbance. Something came near your dwelling. Something unfamiliar tried to cross a line. But they didn't know, your space is guarded. The same way an angel was sent to shut the mouths of lions in the den of Daniel, a presence stood before your home and blocked what was meant to unsettle you. That stranger did not get through. That energy did not infiltrate your peace. But this warning had to be sent, because you need to be aware now. This is the time to anoint your doors. Speak over your room. Place your hand on your heart and remind your spirit that no shadow will ever consume the light placed within you. Someone who doesn't even know you hates what you carry. But their confusion is not your responsibility. Your glow will always irritate those who live in emotional darkness. Your peace will provoke those who benefit from chaos. The mere fact that your existence bothers someone who never truly met you is evidence that your purpose is loud. Your calling is loud. Your favor echoes into the very dimensions of the unseen. And that is why interference is being attempted, not because of who you are now, but because of who you are becoming. This stranger who was caught, they were not a random passerby. They were moved by something deeper, by whispers from bitter hearts that envy your healing. But let this be the moment where you step fully into discernment. You cannot ignore it anymore. The signs have been everywhere. The dreams. The delays. The strange messages. The tension that rises without cause. These are not random. These are indicators that your atmosphere has been targeted for disruption. But the disruption was denied. It was halted. Caught in the act, not by police, but by divine order. Intercepted. Unveiled. And exposed. You have been too quiet for too long. You've allowed things to slide because your heart is kind. You've brushed off too many things because you didn't want to overreact. But this time, you must take it seriously. Not with panic, but with prayer. With wisdom. With discernment. Begin to walk through your home and speak life. Begin to cancel out every word that was spoken over you in rooms you never entered. Begin to reclaim your space. Because what was trying to enter your life was not meant for you, and now that it's been caught, the final phase of your protection is awareness. This message is not to scare you. It is to prepare you. Someone spiritually unauthorized came too close to your home. But they were stopped. Still, the message needed to reach your heart. Because from this moment on, you cannot walk blindly anymore. The spiritual veil is being torn. The truth is rising. You are being called into authority over your atmosphere. You are not just someone living in a house, you are a gatekeeper. And the enemy knows that. That's why this stranger came. That's why they watched. That's why they tried to get close. But you are not alone. Heaven is dispatching reinforcements as you read. Your home is being covered in prayers you didn't even know were being spoken. Someone has been interceding for you without your knowledge. A friend, a relative, or even a stranger whose spirit recognized yours in the spirit. And because of that unseen covering, nothing was allowed to go through. But this is the part you need to hear. Something is about to shift in your relationships. Someone who pretended to care will start to pull away. Someone who smiled to your face but whispered behind your back will be revealed. It may sting at first, but it's necessary. Because the stranger who was caught was not working alone. Someone close gave them enough information to come near. It may not have been intentional. It may have been a careless conversation. But that breach came from familiarity. And heaven is now rearranging your circle. Prepare for truth. Prepare for transparency. Prepare for goodbyes you didn't expect. But know this, every departure is a part of your protection. Every exit is a divine redirection. You are being preserved for something sacred. And not everyone deserves access to your sacred space. Your home will not be touched. Your peace will not be broken. But your awareness must rise now. Because the next season of your life requires a deeper walk, a sharper ear, and a watchful eye. You are being elevated, and elevation always attracts unnecessary attention. But you are built for this. You are shielded for this. Nothing will touch you. But everything must be exposed. This is why you must stay in prayer now. Not panic. Prayer. Begin to speak life over your family, over your finances, over your future. Speak even when you don't feel like it, because your voice carries weight in the Spirit. The same way this message has found you today, let your words go out and find everything that belongs to you: peace, restoration, clarity, healing. Reclaim it. It is yours. And no stranger will ever take what was authored for you. And lastly, remember this: the stranger was caught. The plan was stopped. The exposure has begun. Now it's your turn to rise. Spiritually, emotionally, intuitively. No more silence. No more ignoring. You've been chosen for a reason. You've been protected for a purpose. And this message? This was your moment of awakening. Do not ignore it. Do not scroll past. This was not sent to everyone. This was sent to you. Now breathe. And step into the light that no shadow can ever dim again. My beloved child, I speak now with a trembling urgency from the throne of heaven. My voice breaks through the noise, the silence, the confusion, and the comfort. I speak to the very depths of your soul because this is not just another message you can pass by or delay. This is not a mere whisper, it is the roar of divine concern wrapped in mercy and protection. You must open your heart to receive what I am about to reveal. You must stay still for a moment and listen, not with ears of flesh, but with the hearing of your spirit. God says, this message is for you. It is not for someone else, not for another hour, not for another time. It is for now. It is for you. And I, the Lord your God, am speaking directly. You have felt something lately, haven't you? A stirring in your spirit, a sense of unrest that you could not explain. You tried to brush it off as coincidence, tried to silence it with logic, but deep down, something in you knew it was more. You have noticed small things out of place, moments where your spirit felt tight with unease, where the air around you felt different, heavier. That was me, trying to get your attention, my child. That was my spirit warning you. You have prayed for clarity, for revelation, for the truth to be brought into the light, and now it is. God says, a stranger has been near your dwelling. Not once, but more than once. They have moved in shadows, but not unnoticed. I have seen them. I have heard every step. I have recorded every moment. They have lingered near your windows, near the paths you walk, near the very place you lay your head. They have observed in silence, planning something in the hidden places of their heart. They think no one knows. They think no one sees. But I, your God, see everything. Nothing is hidden from me. Nothing is beyond my sight. And I am bringing this to you now, not to alarm you, but to protect you. You are not defenseless. You are not alone. Heaven surrounds you with protection, with a circle of fire that cannot be crossed unless you invite what is unholy through the gates of your trust. This is why I need you to be wise, to be vigilant, to be spiritually awake. God says, do not ignore this. This is not the time to sleep. This is not the time to dismiss the warnings in your spirit. The one who lingers is not just wandering. Their intent has shifted, and they are watching not just your home, but your peace. They are after your joy, your rest, the favor on your life. They are not coming with light in their heart, but with confusion wrapped in a smile. You must not allow them access. You must not open the door that I am telling you to keep shut. My child, I have sent angels to stand at the four corners of your home. I have commanded my messengers to guard your going out and your coming in. But you must partner with me. You must stand in faith and not in fear. You must cover your home with prayer, speak my word at every doorway, anoint your threshold, and declare my presence as the only presence allowed to linger. You must take this seriously. Do not say, it is probably nothing. Do not say, I don't want to overreact. For it is in that hesitation that many have opened the door to the wrong spirit. The one I speak of has been influenced by jealousy. They look at your life and see something they feel they were denied. They do not know your pain, your prayers, your process. They only see the glow of my favor on you, and instead of seeking me for themselves, they have allowed bitterness to breed. It is not just about you, but about what you represent. You represent hope, breakthrough, restoration, things they have longed for but have not received because they do not seek me. So instead, they have begun to plot in secret. But God says, I have interrupted their plan. Yes, I have caused them to be exposed. They thought they could move unseen, but I sent my spirit to disrupt their path. You will begin to hear things, whispers from others, strange behavior, things falling into place. You will see signs that confirm this word. Do not dismiss these confirmations. I am revealing what has been hidden so you can act with wisdom and walk in divine protection. This is not about fear. This is about preparation. For I am your protector, your shield, your covering. I will not let harm come near you, but I will not allow you to live unaware. I will always give my children warning before the storm. I will always send word before something stirs in the atmosphere. And now, I am calling you to stay close to me. To make your home a sanctuary not just in appearance but in truth. Fill it with prayer. Fill it with praise. Declare that nothing unclean has permission to remain. For there is power in your mouth. There is authority in your agreement with heaven. God says, this message is not random. This message is not vague. This message is not something to push aside. I am showing you the face of one who has been near, the one who does not belong. I am highlighting behaviors and patterns. I am stirring your discernment for a reason. And though others may call you paranoid or dramatic, you must trust what I am saying to you. You must follow the prompting of my Spirit even if it makes you uncomfortable. Even if it causes you to put up boundaries you once thought were unnecessary. Even if it means you must say no to someone who once had access. Your safety is my priority, and your discernment is your shield. Listen to it. Honor it. When something in your spirit recoils, do not override it with politeness or doubt. That is me speaking. That is me preserving you. I will give you peace in the places I call you to go, and unrest in the places I do not. Follow peace. Chase it. Live in it. And let every voice that speaks against it be silenced. Finally, God is exposing this person. The stranger who came too close. The one who looked harmless but carried intent that was not of me. Do not let appearances deceive you. Do not be swayed by familiarity or charm. The enemy sometimes dresses in gentleness to gain your trust. But I am the one who sees the heart. And I say again, don't ignore this. This message is for you. You know who I'm speaking of. You felt it before you read these words. And now it has been confirmed. Trust me. I am not a God of confusion. I am not a God who lies. I protect those who walk in truth. Stay in my truth. Stay in prayer. Stay in watchfulness. You are safe, but you must be aware. You are covered, but you must not become complacent. Speak life over your home. Speak my name in every room. Call on me and I will answer. I will reveal even more if you stay in my presence. This is only the beginning of what I want to show you. I am not finished speaking. Open your heart. Stay close. The one who sought to harm your peace has been caught, spiritually and literally. They are being removed. They are being exposed. But you must not take this lightly. You must honor the warning. This is not a threat, it is a protection. This is not a fear, it is a fire of wisdom. I love you. I am always with you. God says, your home belongs to me, and no other spirit will take residence there. I am cleansing. I am protecting. I am exposing. Do not ignore the signs. I am confirming everything you need to know. And in the days to come, your eyes will be opened even more. Your spirit will see what your flesh could not. And you will rejoice in the protection I have placed around you. This message is for you. Your Father, the Lord God Almighty. This person is dying from stress right now because God says there is something you have not seen. Something that has been hidden from you for far too long. And now the weight of it is becoming unbearable for someone. This person, the one you never thought would cry in silence, the one who once smiled so confidently, this person is now dying from stress, from fear, from the agony of secrets that were never supposed to be theirs to carry. And it is all because you don't know the truth about your own life, your own story, and the betrayal that has unfolded behind your back. Yes, this is not just another message. This is not just a divine whisper, it is a loud, thunderous cry from heaven. Finally, God is exposing this woman. And if you don't open your spirit right now, you may miss the most important warning of your entire lifetime. Something massive is shifting. And this is the moment you were never supposed to see. I had to bring this to you at the right time, because the enemy has been very calculated. The person who has been closest to you, pretending to uplift you, pretending to celebrate you, has secretly orchestrated the most painful betrayal of your entire destiny. And yet, you are still unaware. But now heaven cannot stay silent. Archangel Michael has stepped forward with trembling hands, because what is about to be revealed could change everything you thought you knew about your life. She walks with pride. She speaks softly when you're around. She says she's happy for you. But deep down, her heart is polluted with envy, with lies, with manipulation. The truth is, this woman has been smiling in your face while feeding your name to those who wish to destroy you. She is the reason you've been feeling blocked. She is the reason why your plans keep failing at the last moment. And the stress it's causing someone you love is reaching the point of collapse. There is a person who knows the truth. And they are dying inside, because they cannot carry the burden alone anymore. This is not a coincidence. You've been feeling a strange weight. You've been hearing whispers in your spirit at night. You felt a sudden pull toward isolation, confusion, restlessness, and now you know why. Because what has been done in the darkness is being dragged into the light. But only if you listen. Only if you don't ignore this again. The angels have been dispatched. They've been watching, recording, collecting evidence in the unseen. Everything she said, every lie she told, every plan she crafted behind your back, it has been documented in heaven's book. And now, the judgment has begun. This is your divine letter. This is the voice of God saying, you must know now. This person who is dying from stress has been trying to warn you in subtle ways. They've hinted. They've withdrawn. They've cried. But they are scared. Because they know what this woman is capable of. She doesn't just gossip. She doesn't just speak against you, she has tried to spiritually block you. She has spoken curses over your path. She has secretly rejoiced in your setbacks. And you, being pure and kind, could never imagine it. But now, God is tearing the veil. Every moment you delayed hearing this message, the pressure on that person's soul increased. Every hour you remained unaware, the stress grew heavier on their chest. They love you, but they're terrified. And heaven is stepping in. Because if this goes on any longer, something irreversible may happen. I placed angels around you, not just to protect you from danger, but to reveal it. I allowed your plans to be delayed not to punish you, but to expose the snake in your garden. You kept wondering why nothing was flowing, and now you see. It wasn't you. It wasn't lack of effort. It was a spiritual war. And she was part of it. Yes, the woman who pretends to support you. She's spoken your name in private meetings. She's mocked your dreams. She's planted seeds of doubt in people around you. And now, heaven is releasing divine judgment. Not to destroy her, but to protect you. Because there is too much at stake. Your purpose is too precious. And someone you care about is dying inside because they know what she did. God is showing visions. He's sending dreams. He's allowing strange encounters to happen to shake you awake. He's allowing people to slip up and reveal things they were never supposed to say. Don't ignore it. Don't write it off as coincidence. The veil is being ripped in half. And behind it is